Yeah, let's just do it. Let's just do it. Let's check it out.
I'm gonna fight them off. A 7-nation army couldn't hold me back.
Okay, so I'm gonna stop right here already. We're probably gonna end up turning this into a reaction. I'm probably gonna have things to say. But I love this song. I've always loved this song. I've been a fan of Jack White and the White Stripes since the beginning. So I've definitely just been a fan of his music. So I heard this song when it came out, right? And we already know that this song is kind of like one of those ones where it's going to end up like being like Time of Your Life from Green Day, where it's just going to live on forever in certain atmospheres. And I feel like this one, like especially like in like the sports world, anywhere where they have like marching bands, like high school and or college, university type shit, you're going to be hearing the horns like burr, 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 burr. You're going to hear it. It's just embedded in that part of society, which honestly is great for Jack White. It's great for the White Stripes. But for those of us who loved this song for what the song was, I feel like it's diluted a little bit of the message. Sometimes when things become too popular, it loses a little bit of the magic. Does that make sense? When every, like, you know, Tom, Dick, and Harry knows this song, but doesn't know, like, really, like, I guess really what the overall messaging and the thought behind it all was, and you see it just kind of like slowly just become so mainstream, it loses some of the magic. And that's why I have refused to basically even like really even listen to covers and renditions of this song very seldomly, because like I said, I already had strong feelings about this song. So again, I am a very difficult sell on covers. I say all this to say, we're only 18 seconds in, but this shit's pretty fire. This shit's pretty fire. If you go and cover something, give it a whole new look and approach, right? And I want to say that this is stupid old. 9 years ago. Okay, so it's not stupid old, but it's been out for a minute. So that means that this was probably one of the originals before we started getting 101,000 covers of this song. So ahead of its time, fire, and this is how you do a cover. I said all that to say this. This is how you do a cover. And I don't even have to listen to the rest to know that this is how you do it. Does that make sense? Because like they can't fuck it up when they've already started off this way.
Hold me back. They're gonna rip it off, taking their time right behind my back. And I'm talking to myself at night because I can't forget. Back and forth through my mind behind a cigarette. And the message coming from my eyes says leave it Don't wanna hear about it. Every single one's got a story to tell. Everyone knows about it. Yeah, from the Queen of England to the hounds of hell. And I catch you coming round my way. I'm gonna serve it to you. And that ain't what you wanna hear, but that's what I'll do.
This is like one of those times where I feel like if I closed my eyes and you had never heard this song before, like that era and time frame, like the 20s and 30s type of like prohibition vibes that they're kind of going for, especially the way that she's like sung it, like I feel like if, like I said, if you didn't know the song, I feel like it's fully encapsulating like that time frame. Does that make sense? Where it's like, yeah, it sounds exactly like it could have been a song that would have been from that time frame, but at the same time, like lyrics didn't really have like so much like depth to them like that in those settings. It was a lot more like, and then I went to this, and then I went to that, and that's how they made me feel, and now I'm heartbroken, and now I wish they were gone. You know what I mean? Like it's not. There's not so much all this like ultra nuance in the lyrics in a lot of those songs back then. Not every one of them. I know y'all can tell me, yo, you never heard this artist, blah 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 blah. Don't you know, Johnny, that person was a poet and blah 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 blah, and everything they wrote was double entendres. I know. I'm not saying that there wasn't, but a lot of it wasn't.
Oh dear. And the feeling coming from my blood says find a home.
What do they call that when people do that? Is that what do they call it? Scat or something like that? When they just make the noises like the skibbity bop bop bop, like whatever that is, like within jazz music. I forget. There's a term for it, but I don't know what the hell it's called.
Far from this arbor of forevermore, I'm gonna work the straw or make the sweat drip out of every pore. And I'm bleeding, and I'm bleeding, and I'm bleeding right before my Lord. All the words are gonna bleed from me.
Homie over here going crazy with the little solos and stuff over here is wild.
From me, and I will sing no more. And the stains coming from my flesh and from my